Hello, creative morning people. Our theme is resilience, and if you look it up, that's not helpful. But I think at this point we've all kind of figured out what it means. It means being super flexible. It means getting things done that you never thought could get done in that time or space or shape. It's been crazy, hasn't it?
I had a fear of coming here when people started coming, but we had reduced capacity, which really helped my fear, and also listening to the people that were coming here and how much it was needed, this museum being open. That helped me too, because I realized it's not just about my fear, it's also about people having the safe space to really be themselves and to just contemplate and meditate or be outside.
We are very social, especially part of the visitor experience team. And so being away from people has been a new challenge. Resilience to me is, especially now, maintaining connections. And that's whether it be maintaining connections with my coworkers, with my friends, with my family, or with the rest of our community in the state of North Carolina.
It's challenging to do this kind of work during a pandemic, but we were able to get several exhibitions open and make some alterations to the museum for changing conditions.
But we've been taking extra steps to make sure that we sanitize everything throughout the building to accommodate the customers to come in here and visit us at the Museum of Art. But we're making it through, which I think that's a really good thing.
And I think there have been some numbers. I think last year was like 98,000 people came to the park within a couple of months' time. So we saw traffic increase, but also this park was a place for people to kind of get away from the pandemic, to kind of look at nature and kind of get their sights off either losing jobs or doing, or thinking about, how this pandemic is going to affect them. So basically, we were here to be welcoming, but it put the North Carolina Museum of Art Park on the map. People will say, hey, I found this place out there in the pandemic and it really helped us out coming out here to walk around and get outside and breathe fresh air.
I never realized how many people were so alone, and this place really is like a safe spot for them. So that helped me a lot with my fears. And also just talking to some of the people, I really got a sense that this is their area where they feel comfortable. I mean, for some of them, they're artists and this is like a muse to them. They come here and get inspiration. I mean, we actually see people doing art here. A guy showed me his sketchbook. He was doing the King Saul, great work. We have photographers that come here and get inspiration.
So when we came back to the museum when we reopened, it was fun to be able to come back and see everyone and start to build new connections as well. We were able to not only welcome our members and visitors that came to us in the past, but now new visitors and new guests, the respite, the refuge, and just a sense of belonging and wonder as well. It's a way for us to connect not only to our community, but for the rest of the world.
We just wanted to make sure people kept the safe distance, were wearing masks when it was required, but we still wanted to be welcoming at the same time because we knew a lot of people were going through a lot of stressful situations, and welcoming and safety of the public was our main priority during that time.
I love dealing with people. I'm a people's person. And I like cleaning. It's my job and I love doing it. So I think that's it's a plus.
This has been a hard year for everyone, but I'm happy to see the visitors return to the galleries and to be a part of creating these beautiful, quiet and contemplative spaces.
We adapt and we come together as best that we can to support each other, and that is what we have done, especially here on the front lines, from visitor experience to housekeeping to the security staff. All of us together have been much more supportive because we miss so many others that have been here in the past, such as our volunteers and our docents.
I think the one thing that really made me appreciate the notion of resilience was being pressed out of kind of your wheelhouse, your safe zone, and being able to do more things than you ever thought would get done. Being able to not lose your mind every time the schedule changed, because that was a lot. And when we were finally able to open our doors to the visitors, to all the work that we had been doing, I looked like that.